this is Topaz with Voice to the Void. Currently taking a look at the GFgaming server. Seems like an interesting server so far. 18 people on, so definitely has to be at least relatively popular. Bunch of mods listed for chat mods and other stuff like that. Ooh, hierarchy of warnings. Piles of people talking as well, so mute for 5 minutes. There we go. So mute for 5 minutes, second warning, jail for 5 minutes, jail for 10 minutes, temp ban for 30 minutes, and then fifth warning, permanent ban. Somebody just jumped outside the window there. This seems pretty cool so far. So wait, what did we start with? Nothing. So we start with nothing. Use a book to talk to an NPC like. Use a book to talk to an NPC like them. I don't have a book, though. Well, let's take a look at that. Oop. Dominating all kinds of mobs. Yay! Whatever. Banned items. EE bombs, vulcanite. Oh, banned items, EE bombs. So all of the EE explosives. Vulcanite amulet and pedestal. Oh, for donators and that. So I'm assuming there's a bunch more. Please talk in English in the global channel. Rules / rule spawn, all of that. Set home, lock. Okay, all that stuff. Pretty standard. I think you have to actually use / lock every time you want to lock an item. That can get a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Information. Oh, okay. So TeamSpeak 3. You can use Tekkit. They actually say, yeah, if you ever get griefed, just use Tekkit. No drop parties. PvP allowed in only the PvP areas. Do not spam / Tekkit. Dark rooms will no longer work. I'm assuming that's the spawn grass thing. Blaze Rod Farm are nerfed. They are now a loss of... Oh, okay, so yeah, they fixed a bunch of the bugs, so now the recipes will actually not become infinite. So you can't use the stuff that like Direwolf has for his stuff. Weapons mod is disabled because it crashed the server. Pretty good reason to disable. Pretty good reason. Here's how to do tickets, bunch of stuff. It'll reply. Person with a checkered shirt. Okay. Oh. That's weird. So yeah, you can buy land protection here for 40 by 40, 20 by 20, 10 by 10. Earn money by killing mobs. Yay! I guess. Oh, okay, so you can add members to the area, and otherwise it'll do that. Failure to read signs can result in a warning. Oop, somebody who's very scientist-looking over there. Let's go through this, though, because... Portal to rank information. Do-do-do-do-do. PhD member. How do I become a member? Check the technician room. Banned items. Oh, okay, so they have a bunch of banned items depending on that. So if you are member rank, you can't have, let's see, most of the explosives. Computer craft can't have any of that. So you can't have your little turtles mining around the world. Most of the upper dark matter stuff, or seeming just about everything dark matter. Destruction Catalyst, Vulcanite Amulet, Crystal Chest, Dynamite, Swift Wolves, Alchemical Tome, Philosopher's Stone. You can't even have a Philosopher's Stone. So most of Equivalent Exchange, except for the Condenser, I believe. Yeah, Condenser and a few other things. Repair chests, things like that. Oop, that's weird. But, except for that, is that you can't even have a quarry. Wow. So yeah, until you're... So if you're a member, you can't even have a quarry. That's weird. So PhD. So that. Okay. Okay. So to rank up, check the technician room. Okay. And then to rank up to this, build a quantum suit. So basically, once you've built a quantum suit, then you unlock all of that. So unlocked items, okay, you basically just get PhD, you don't get anything special. Archmage. Unlocked items, quantum suit. What? What? Okay, technician. Technician's in this room. To rank up, build any basic industrial craft machine connected to some form of power box. Then make a ticket. Okay, so basically, as soon as you start off with this, then you can do all of that, and then you can finally use quarry, teleport pipes. Ooh, teleport pipes! Those normally aren't unlocked. Rotary macerator, induction furnace, and all of that. So basically, you unlock a bunch of other things. So they're actually trying to change your progression. That's pretty cool. Then to get the engineer, then you need... Oh, you can get a force field with this. To that, all types of industrial craft advanced machines. Keep them powered by applying a redstone signal. Advanced machines include... Okay, so yeah. So all of that, and then you unlock the force field core. So then... Okay, so I had to go down the left-hand side, apparently. So once I have the force field core... Okay, so to rank up to this next one, which was... I don't remember what it was. What are you? Scientist. To get to be a scientist, you have to build a teleporter or a working force field. Cool. So... Cool. Cool. That's a teleporter. And this unlocks nuclear reactor, Tesla coil, high voltage, solar arrays, and computer craft computers and monitors. So if you want to make more advanced things. So basically this is going to... Oh, that's donator information. I just want to go there. If you want to do this type of stuff, it's going to progress you. So eventually you will unlock everything. To rank up. Build a functioning nuclear reactor with at least 4 uranium cells that will never explode. Hello, nuclear reactor. I can't look in there. Philosopher's Stone, energy condenser, nether wart. You can't get nether wart until then? Really? Really? Okay, so you can't even get a Philosopher's Stone until you've built up to the nuclear reactor. Okay. Then you can get the energy condenser, another word, mass fabricator, nuke. Don't work. Brew stand, gas tier, fermented spider eye. Okay, so then you can go into the rest of the stuff. I don't know why nether wart. Really? Alchemist. To rank up. Brew one. Oh, okay, so that's why. Because then you can brew all of those things, and then you can get... Okay. So then, once you've done that, then once you've created these potions, you can go and actually unlock most of the dark matter set and most of the relays. Cool. Cool. Okay. And let's see. Next one, Archmage. Okay, we were over here before. To rank up, craft 3 alchemical tomes and give them to a moderator. You will not get them back. So basically you use a bunch of the stuff, then you can unlock the quantum suit and red matter tools, and then as before it is, if you get the quantum suit, then yeah, show that, and then you basically get that, and for right now you get nothing special, but you do get the PhD name, which basically marks your progress. So yeah, the more you play on this server, the more you kind of show off what you've done. That's weird. Different types of leaves on that tree. But the more you show off that, the more you go and actually upgrade. But you can't use equivalent exchange on this. It's not banned, but you cannot use it until you've basically used all of industrial craft. Interesting. So you, with $5 perks, no, they don't have the other signs up, but $5 perks, you get extra set home stuff, you get access to all non-griefing blocks and items, so basically you don't have to go through that if you donate $5 to them, but that's only for 20 days. You get access to teleporting, you can join the server when it's full, and you can do that. What they don't say, but it's on their website, so I'm going to assume this is true, is basically you get this, but it's permanent. This only lasts 20 days. If you pay $10, it lasts forever. And if you pay $20, you also get a 500 by 500 world to call your own, seemingly. Oh, and also the 10 one has cannons. You can disguise as mobs. And you can ride on top of players, apparently, which is a bit weird. Oh, and every $5 donation, so probably get 2 for that, means that you can get an NPC, like we were just talking about. And a $30 donation, which isn't in here, makes your world creative, apparently. So you can go into creative. Oh, okay. Creative mode for your own little private 500 by 500 world that the $20 donation gives you. And you can put any block on your head once you've bought at least 10 euro worth. I keep saying dollar. It's euros, so it's more expensive than, it's what, about 750 US right now, and I don't even know Canadian. It's less than that, I'm sure. And for that, for also the 10, you get a custom in-game name, so you can change yourself to whatever you want. Already read these signs, not really interested in them right now. Oh, piles of people hanging around. Okay, so he's like patrolling or something. Okay, so here's a shop, still a work in progress. Okay, so lapis can sell one way, that, okay, pretty cool. So they do have a full working shop thing. Cool. So they have all of that, and then Hall of Fame. A little bit of lag in here. I think that's mostly because there's so many players trying to be avatar, admins. Oh, he looks like the guy from the start. Almost try and right-click on him with a book or something. Oh, also a moderator, but that's such a common skin nowadays, I'm kind of curious. Skeletor, Pink Panther, moderator. Very cool, very cool. Highest donator pedestal. Okay, but they're all looking down. Can I make them all look up? Yay, now they're all staring at me. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, all donators get placed in this room and everything's crazy. Co-owner, owner, okay, so... No. Plaid shirt, but you're not the co-owner. Or the owner. So the co-owner is also listed, or the, it's also listed as an admin. Okay, okay. So that is technically the owner, seemingly. I guess. Okay, and that would be the whatever person. PvP arena this way. PvP kit to your left. Okay, then I can go up here and take a look at their stuff. I'm not going to go in because I'm just going to die horribly. Yeah, so don't PvP up here, but there's plenty of other stuff. Okay, there's crafting tables and other things in there. Lava, all of those types of things. PvP. Pretty cool. Oh, and interdiction torches all over the place to keep mobs away. That's always handy. Love interdiction torches. They literally keep mobs away. There we go. So I believe these are NPCs. So this is a pretty cool server with NPCs as well as lots of donation things, and they do have a progression thing, which I rather like for that type of thing. You're getting all of the items that could be griefing. You'll have to invest a massive amount of time in the server to get the ones that you can do that. So I think these are public. Okay. So this is number 5. So basically the key with these is you stand on the pressure plate and then you should be able to... Oh man, I'm getting a little bit too much lag on this server right now. Probably from all these machines hanging around me right now, but basically you have all these macerators and different things that all are here for your use. So when you're starting out, feel free to show up here and do your thing. You don't have to wait for other people. You don't even have to have the machines constructed yourself. You don't have to waste that original ore. Ooh, what's this? To Master Miller Mall. I don't know what that is. To another mall. How do I get out of here? I don't know how to get out. Spawn. Oh, that's just saying that is spawn. Oh, okay. There's the malls are on that side, and this is exit to world. Okay. Oh, and these are all Tradomat things on top of a hill of some sort. Place your ad. Okay. So you can put ads here? Oh man, am I lagging at the moment. I'm not exactly sure why I'm lagging at the moment. This seems a bit weird. Can I... Hello? So this server's a little bit laggy, but it seems to be pretty cool overall. It might just be... something up there. Stuff over here. Pretty cool though. There's an Enderman down there. Oh, this is where the floating thing is. I think I'm just having everything on that floating island above me spawning and acting up right now, so I'm not exactly sure what I can do with this. I don't know whether it's my computer slowing down because there's too many things up there that it's trying to process, or whether it's my computer, or whether it's the internet connection trying to load everything. I'm guessing, I mean, I'm out of it now, so be careful of some of the stuff like that. Yeah, people have built really close to spawn here. I'm not a big fan of that. For the most part, yeah, this is a non-PvP thing. You can upgrade to a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, PvP world. The PvP world does not allow quantum suits or red matter armor, pretty obviously, but you probably can get diamond armor, composite armor, any of those types of things. Lots of seeming explosions and other stuff. Let me see if this creeper, if he actually blows up with that. Come over here. Come over here. No, blow up. Nope, okay. So, world is safe. Please don't grief. I don't think that's going to help when people actually want to grief. Ooh, little castle thingy, little way to get to this. Somebody's home, all that type of stuff. You can buy protection, which is what we were seeing before, but I don't believe that you actually have automatic protection. Do you have chests that... Oh, yeah, okay, so it's... Good, good, good. Chests are locked, all of that type of stuff. Let's see. But yeah, so if you get griefed, you can have mods help you, and they'll help you rebuild and all of that. I'm not exactly sure whether they're going to revert stuff, but they definitely said they're being active, all of that type of stuff. Ooh, that's handy. I don't know who stopped their mine right there, or the quarry. But I mean, basically once you get started off on the regular stuff, then they'll start unlocking the quarry and things like that pretty quickly. But as you see, you also have those machine rooms. You can start off on that. There's a little bit of lag on this. I'm not sure whether it's my location. I'm not sure where this place is hosted, or whether it's just going to have a little bit of lag all the time. But it has a decent amount of people on, so I'm not necessarily I'm not necessarily going to fault it for having that. Oops, somebody has a little fortress on top of a volcano over here. So overall, very cool server. Really like Spawn. Not sure about the added lag from the NPCs. Seem a little bit weird. I need a book to be able to talk to them, which is a bit strange. I don't have a book to start out. Maybe giving people free books in their inventory might help. I also think giving at least, I don't know, wooden tools would also be a little bit of a nice boon to start people off, because right now I'm kind of, by the time I got everything down, I'm now hungry without tools, and now I have to go somewhere, punch a tree, and then hopefully not die to skeletons. Or creepers, or any other high number of things. As well as people have built a lot of things pretty close to spawn. I mean, with that much grief protection, I'm sure that definitely helps, but it's also a little bit of a hindrance because, well, I'm trying to find my way to just get something basic started. There's a lot of areas of land that have been cordoned off, but that also means it's a pretty good established server. I mean, they feel safe enough to be near spawn without the protection. So, it must mean that there's a lot of active people on this who are helping to reset land, helping to prevent griefing. Let me... Interesting. Oh, there's glowstone down there. That would be a fun way. Have a secret entrance that you have to cliff dive from the top of a place and get in there, or have a quantum suit or something that allows you to... And I found another person's place. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Interesting. Oh, he is a builder. That's cool. Lots of cool stuff here. Oop, somebody else's stuff. And lots of houses. If you want a server that has a bunch of different people on it, and all of these weird, interesting mods, I mean, piles of stuff. Rules are basically just don't grief, don't steal, no offensive language, don't ask for spawning items, don't ask for stuff, no one-by-one towers to do things. I mean, just use... it's cheaper in any case to just use, what is it, frames? I think it's something like that. But where... There we go. Up here. Lots of quarries around here. Lots of quarries. But yeah, so plugins, multiverse, quarantine, player rider, disco sheep, LWC, tree assist, simple backup. Oop. Essentials, cannons, bycraft, core protection, disguise craft, citizens, Hawkeye, mob catser. Catser? Mob catser? We got a warning. Okay. Hello, zombie. Mob bounty, payday. I wonder, do I get money for killing you? Sure. Yay! You slayed normal zombie using dirt. Behold, the almighty dirt block. Oh, somebody's all the way up there. Wow. Lots of locations. This kind of reminds me of a certain building built by a certain other caster group, but I mean, there's only so many types of buildings that you can build. Very cool. Very cool, though. Yep. Death T+. Death T+, Protection Stones, Citizens, Spam Guard, Tickets, and Warnings. Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna just die and see what happens. And they have little sayings for that. Oh, and I lose money every time I die. That's a little bit annoying. Still pretty cool. Okay, so I'm back at spawn. I was about to say, I was like, oh no, have I done something wrong? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I can set home, do all those things. There you go. So yeah, so pretty cool place. So this is GFgaming. Pretty cool server. You don't really start with much, but overall, that, a little bit of lag, but really cool add-ons, really cool perks for donating a little bit, and some fun, helpful things such as this machine room setup that you can hop into and macerate piles and piles of stuff even before you have your own setup going. They also recognize advancement. You're not going to have anybody running around just immediately using, immediately advancing themselves with equivalent exchange. So if you want to use equivalent exchange, but you don't want people breaking the economy immediately, yeah, this is probably a better location for you. So, GFgaming, check it out. This has been Topaz with Voice to the Void. See you next time.